1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to Boston Arts Academy Class of 2020 Virtual Celebration. My name is Ann Clark, and I'm the proud headmaster of Boston Arts Academy, Boston's only public high school for the visual and performing arts. It is my great honor to open today's program and welcome you. Seniors, we are so proud of you, and we are excited to be celebrating your accomplishments. I know this is not the original June celebration we planned, but I promise you it comes with a lot of joy, a lot of love, and some surprises. I want to welcome the many people watching and celebrating with us. In particular, I would like to acknowledge our amazing BAA alumni, members of the BAA Board of Trustees, members of the BAA Foundation Board, the BAA Foundation staff. Thank you, BAA Foundation, for making today's celebration possible. Members of the BAA Advisory Council and representatives of the Boston Public Schools. We are so proud to be part of BPS. I would also like to thank our special honorees, Reverend Gregory Groover, President of Mass Art, David Nelson, Mr. Sean Curran, and Ms. Susan Schechter. And I'd like to give a special thank you to Academy Award winner Ruth Carter, our featured speaker. We are so honored to have Ms. Carter participate in our celebration today. Welcome to the incredible Boston Arts Academy faculty and staff. Seniors, we have all missed you so much, and I can't tell you how excited the faculty and staff are to be here with you today. And last, but certainly not least, welcome to all families and friends. Thanks to all of you for being here in support of our seniors. We know that we are celebrating their accomplishments today because of your support for many years. Families, we can't wait to celebrate with you in person and cheer as your students cross the stage. And now, seniors, class of 2020, it is my great honor to introduce two special guests who have messages for you. Representative Ayanna Presley and Mayor Marty Walsh.
Congratulations, class of 2020, Boston Arts Academy, my BAA family. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I can't help but to be reminded of one of my favorite African proverbs. It says, if you want to go quickly, walk alone. If you want to go far, walk with many. As much as this is your personal victory and life milestone today, this victory doesn't belong only to you. There are many that walked alongside you on your unique path to this moment. And so please be sure to tell them thanks to your mom, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, your family by blood, but also your family by bond, the family that you have forged along the way on this journey. And as much as this is a moment of celebration, it's also a moment of reflection. We find ourselves in challenging times as a country, which is why today you are walking a virtual stage. And as hard as that might be, I have great hope for what each of you will contribute and the future that you will shape. Because given the hurt that we're experiencing right now, we certainly need more healers in the world. Healers in the form of artists and educators and innovators. Each of you will heal and inform joy in your own unique way. Each of you are nation builders in your own unique way. And so while this is a time of great consequence for our country, throughout history, it is during these toughest times that we have also seen beautiful artistry and brilliant innovation that have been yielded. And I'm hopeful that that is exactly what is going to happen in this moment. You have already done great things. You will go on to do greater things. And I can't wait to see just how your contributions take shape. I hope you and your family are finding a unique way to celebrate this incredible achievement in your lives. And again, congratulations to the class of 2020, Boston Arts Academy, my BAA family.
Good evening, BAA class of 2020, and thank you to all the families, friends, teachers, mentors, school staff who are joining this virtual celebration. Special thanks to Headmaster Ann Clark and BAA Foundation President Danelle Clark for your incredible leadership. I know this isn't how you imagined your senior year would be, but remember this, nothing can take away what you've accomplished. You should be very proud of yourselves. You've worked hard, you opened minds and your hearts, you created deep bonds as part of this special school community. As graduates of the City of Boston's only public high school for the visual and performance arts, you are now ready to make your mark on the world. Today, as you enter the adult world as artists, scholars, and citizens, you have put your heart and souls into your education. You've developed incredible skills and unique perspectives. As BAA graduates, you are ready to build your own legacies. Whether you're heading off to college or pursuing skilled trades, all of you are poised to contribute to society in a big way. We are proud to have you representing BAA, BPS, and the City of Boston. BAA Class of 2020, you are a shining example of what public education looks like. I'm proud of you, and so is the entire community. Congratulations and best of luck.
Well, BAA has definitely changed me as an artist in a good aspect because I feel free to be comfortable and open-minded when it comes to my craft. I could also say that BAA has definitely made a positive impact within my shared values, and I thank my friends along with my teachers for being there and guiding me to becoming the person I am today. Well, I definitely think that teaching is one of the most important fundamentals to becoming who you are, because you're being taught something to then later take that information to interpret it in your own way, to then become your own beliefs. So I think that the teachers at BAA definitely were a big impact to who I am today, and I especially think Miss Mars, the librarian, for being there by my side during Hume 3 and helping me with OSHA as well. I would tell my freshman self to be more patient and diligent, because there were times where I was so close to giving up when it was just better to keep going, and being here now just shows that it was just better to keep going and that my hard work paid off. And I especially thank all the teachers and faculty at BAA for encouraging me through what I needed to get done.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kadra Hopkins, and it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our 2020 commencement speaker, Ruth E. Carter. Her unparalleled ability to develop an authentic story through costume and character has made her one of the most sought-after and renowned costume designers today. She has worked in the industry for over 3 decades and has been credited with over 40 films and counting. She has received Academy Award nominations for Best Costume Design for Spike Lee's Malcolm X and Steven Spielberg's Amistad, and an Emmy nomination in 2016 for the reboot of Roots. In 2019, Miss Carter was the first Black woman to receive an Oscar for costume design for her work on Black Panther.
Demonstrate, resist.
What's up? To everyone watching, my name is Ruth Carter. I won the Oscar for the movie Black Panther, and in doing so, I became the first African American to win an Oscar for costume design. I got it! I'm honored to be your graduation speaker for all the graduates of the Boston Arts Academy. So, parents, grandparents, aunties, families, friends, and even the haters, congratulations to the class of 2020. I bet none of you imagined a graduation like this one. Whew. Well, think of this as your superhero graduation. Maybe I can inspire you to suit up in your unique role during this unique time. I know some of you have suffered greatly. Family and friends perishing, goodbyes taken away from you. But you're still here. You're here to fulfill your dream. No one could have imagined a time like this where a graduation would take place online. And the idea of safe at home when you sacrifice so much for today, it's hard to fathom. But life is full of strange events, and the only way to make the best of them is to change our mindset and perspective around it. The great Toni Morrison once said, "You don't have complete control over the narrative. The theme you choose might change, but being your own story, you can always change the tone. You can invent the language and say who you are. So let's change your story. From grief for having lost a graduation to excitement because we gained an experience that tests our resilience and ignites our belief that we can get past hardship. People may forget what happened at previous graduations, but no one's going to forget what happened at the virtual graduation. You are the first graduating class to lead us into this new world order. So let's call this a superhero's virtual graduation. I pursued costume design because I could be the creative artist I dreamed I was when I was 9. I'd spend hours researching, painting, sketching, sewing, pursuing my passions and getting better at my craft, which led me to meet Spike Lee, Steven Spielberg, Ryan Coogler, and earn Oscar nominations for Malcolm X and Black Panther. If my superhero self didn't happen, walking across the Dolby stage to receive my Oscar may have never happened either. Toni Morrison also said, "The person you are is not like anyone else on the planet. Invest this time to understand exactly what you dreamed of." You might be asking, "Miss Carter, how do I figure that out?" And I say, follow your heart. It will tell you where to go. Follow that feeling. Pursue that feeling with faith, and your purpose will present itself. You are the future generation that we were all talking about. You will craft the future. This means that COVID-19 got taken down by 2020 superhero graduates. Take this time to be one with your passion, and you'll find yourself aligned on a path to purpose. Jazz artists called this time in the woodshed, which means that they were practicing their instrument. Painters called this time in flow, meaning they are in a zone of discovering the piece that they will bring their unique signature to. Spiritual leaders call this time meditation or prayer, that time to connect one's higher self to your purpose. My gift to you is to imagine yourself as your own superhero. Imagine you are putting on your Dora costume and think to yourself, I am strong and I can protect and defend this world. Or adorn your Shuri costume and think I am smart and I can transform the world. Step into your Black Panther costume and think I am royalty. I can lead this world. When people do the Wakanda salute, they are one and believe they can change the world. Things you dream of do come true, but the journey you take to see them come true is filled with ups and downs. To bring anything great into your life, envision it's already here. You're a superhero graduate today, and I cannot wait to see what you can do. So let's salute your day. Here's to the class of 2020. Wakanda forever.
And that's the Tarut Root.
Boston Arts Academy has changed me as an artist by providing me with amazing opportunity in the fashion industry. Opportunity like internships and also fashion shows. Because of these experiences, I now want to pursue fashion design as my career in the future. Teachers at BAA helped me as an artist and scholar by providing me with constructive feedback of my work. They have made me realize that I need to focus more on learning something than the grade that I would get out of it. They help me create goals for myself and help me understand that everyone's different and that I can choose a different path to my career in the future. My path as a fashion designer doesn't have to be like everyone else. An advice that I would give my freshman self is to step out of her comfort zone, to be herself, and to enjoy the process of learning.
BAA changed me as an artist by allowing me to be myself and express myself and tell my story and feel brave enough and safe enough to express that in front of my ensemble, which I'm very grateful for. I also love that BAA has given me and so many other artists of color opportunities to perform, because most of the time artists of color are not celebrated, and also trans women are not celebrated. So to be able to perform in my true authentic self. What really helped me get through my arts training were the teachers, because the teachers have helped me form myself as an artist and scholar and citizen by allowing me to be myself, make mistakes, and feel comfortable making mistakes. I don't feel pressure to be perfect, and I know that there's always room to grow, which my teachers taught me very early in freshman year. And my teachers also helped me understand how I can apply my art into everything, because I struggle in some areas of academics, and my art actually helped me get through that and help me persevere. Advice I would give to my freshman self: well, first of all, I would probably yell at myself. And then second, I would tell myself that turning things on time does matter, and grades do matter, and balancing your art and theater and in your academics is very important. I would also tell myself to take every opportunity, seize that moment, because you don't know what something will lead to. And most of my experiences at BA that have been great ones are unexpected. All the theater I've been trained in has made me a better person. And looking at my freshman self versus where I am now, and how much I didn't know then and how much I know now, it's a completely different person. I have completely changed, and that's all thanks to BAA.
Hello, my name is Artemis Wheelockwood, and I'll be doing a monologue from Emergency by Daniel Beatty. Calling all poets, top poets, truth poets, yeah. Calling all poets, top poets, truth poets, yeah. What's up, everybody? My name is Sharita, and welcome to the last rehearsal of America's Next Top Poet. Top poets, truth poets, you inspire me. Carry me past insecurity on the wings of hope. Top poets, truth poets, you weave dreams for me. Dredge up all they said we'd never be and carve out diamond possibility. I see you hiding behind that preposition, tangled up in metaphors, sipping on similes, shameless rhyme whores, bling bling with brilliance and being much more, and bringing us home to the truth of who we are, brilliant, possible, evolving poets, political, diverse, problem-solving poets. Oh, I offended you? So what, poets? Come in for what you stole, motherfucker, poets. Black, white, everything in between. Hola, como esta? Solo, kiki, julu, the Rasta man, he rhymes. Shalom, my Jewish brothers too. Rebellious freedom fighters, pissed off, thugged out, dynamite. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here. Poets make me wanna shout. Kick off my shoes, toss my hands, and throw my worry blues. Tongue smacking, knees knocking, lie blocking, clock stopping, out of your mind just in time for real at last, cause it's a mission, a movement, a madness. Top poets, truth poets, yeah. I am gonna be fabulous tonight. Tyra Banks, you better watch out, girl. Here comes Sharita Jenkins. You better recognize.
I now have the pleasure of introducing the first of 4 2020 honorees, people who have given so much to our community. Reverend Dr. Gregory G. Groover Sr. is a native of Freeport, Long Island, and graduated Phi Beta Kappa from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. He He received his Master of Divinity and Master of Social Work from Union Theological Seminary and Columbia University School of Social Work, respectively. Reverend Groover completed his doctoral work at the New York Theological Seminary. Reverend Groover has served as pastor of the historic Charles Street AME Church in Roxbury, Massachusetts since June 1994. Reverend Groover is also very involved in the Greater Boston community. He served as chairman of the Education Committee of the Black Ministerial Alliance and on the board of directors for several nonprofit organizations and institutions of higher education, including the Boston 10 Points Coalition, the Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children, the YMCA of Greater Boston, the Center for Collaborative Education, the Boston Plan for Excellence, Gordon College, and Andover Newton Theological School. As a Henry L. Shattuck Municipal Service recipient, Reverend Groover has served on numerous public panels for the City of Boston. He served 2 terms on the Boston School Committee, including 4 years as its chairperson. Reverend Groover is married to Reverend Barbara Ann Groover, who serves as minister to women at the historic Charles Street Church. The Groovers share 2 adult children, Jeremy, a BAA alum, and Gregory Jr., a BAA alum and now teacher at Boston Arts Academy. Reverend Groover has been a friend and champion for BAA for its entire history, and we are thrilled to honor him here today.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 of Boston Arts Academy. I'm excited for you and I celebrate your commencement. I am also very honored and humbled that you have selected me to be one of your honorees for your commencement. For years, I've been a huge fan of the Boston Arts Academy. I'm a parent of 2 children who graduated from BAA, 2 proud alumni, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm excited about all the work that Boston Arts Academy does and how it prepares the students. And so I'm standing here, as you can see, at the historic Charles Street in the Sanctuary, a room, a space that's very familiar to the Boston Arts Academy community because it is the host site for one of your winter season concerts. We've enjoyed hosting that event each year here at Charles Street. So again, thank you for the honor and congratulations to the class of 2020. Have a wonderful commencement.
President David P. Nelson is the 12th president of the Massachusetts College of the Art and Design and brings more than 15 years of experience in higher education in administrative and academic roles. He received his PhD in theology from Southern Baptist Theological Seminary and a Master of Music and Bachelor of Music from Hardin-Simmons University. Prior to his arrival at Mass Art, President Nelson served as Provost and Chief Academic Officer at the University of North Carolina School of the Arts, the country's first state-supported performing arts school from 2010 to 2016. As a first-generation college graduate, President Nelson knows the power of education to change lives. He studied music from an early age with the encouragement of a high school band director. President Nelson has served as chair of Boston Arts Academy Board of Directors for the past 2 years. In the fall, he will be stepping down from Mass Art to become president of Catawba College in North Carolina, and he will also be stepping down as BAA's board chair. We are grateful for his tremendous investment in our community and service, and we are honored to recognize him this evening.
Thank you to Ann Clark and the entire BAA community for this recognition. It's been a joy to be a part of the BAA family these past few years and to serve on your Board of Trustees. To the faculty and staff, thank you for your excellence in teaching and service and for caring so deeply for our students. To the class of 2020, You're graduating amidst the most extraordinary circumstances. Now, use your extraordinary talents to make the world more like the place we all want to live. Congratulations to you, and I wish you the best in the years to come. Thanks again for honoring me. It's been my honor to serve with you.
Mr. Sean Curran is the principal of Waterville Consulting, a public affairs and government relations firm based in Boston, Massachusetts. Sean is a dedicated civic leader and is a current member of the Boston Arts Academy Foundation Board of Directors, co-chair of the Building Our Future campaign cabinet, and chair of the Nominating and Governance Committee. Motivated by the life of his sister who had Down syndrome, Sean undertook the production of a documentary film that focused on the dearth of resources available to young adults with disabilities that live below the poverty level. That film, Best Kept Secret, was awarded the George Foster Peabody Award for Best Documentary in 2013. In December 2018, Mr. Curran facilitated a masterclass for BAA film students and talked about his role in the production of the Best Kept Secret documentary. During that masterclass, he gifted his George Foster Peabody Award to BAA. Mr. Curran is deeply involved in the BAA Foundation's fundraising and has been a part of many fundraising events that generated support on behalf of the Boston Arts Academy. He has worked tirelessly in partnership with Daniela Clark and the BAA Foundation Board of Directors to ensure that BAA students can reach their potential in school and beyond. Sean is very active in the democratic politics in the Commonwealth, and his office is a frequent stop for sitting and aspiring office holders, from city councilors to state legislators to members of Congress. He attended Boston College High School and Boston College and resides with his wife Kelly and sons Michael, John, and Christopher in Milton, Massachusetts.
Good evening. Thank you so much for this honor. It has been one of my great privileges to be part of the Boston Arts Academy family as a member of the Foundation Board of the Boston Arts Academy. Congratulations to each of you graduates who are going on to great things in your life. I want you to remember that the Boston Arts Academy Alumni Association is going to be the continuation of your experience with this great institution. We wish you all the best. The future is bright for each and every single one of you. What you do in your life to challenge us and to put things into the world that show us beauty and love is wonderful. Keep it up. Keep up that great work. Thank you very much.
Ms. Susan Schechter formerly owned an investor relations business where she provided financial communications, coaching, and guidance to high-tech companies. Prior to that, she had an extensive career in high technology at IBM and Lotus with senior management positions in sales, marketing, and human resources. Ms. Schechter is currently a member of BAA Foundation Board of Directors, Finance Committee, and a member of the Building Our Future campaign cabinet. She has been involved with Boston Arts Academy over many years, has attended all BAA graduation ceremonies, and remains a huge supporter of BAA. In fact, before joining as a member of the BAA Foundation, she was on the BAA Trustees Board over many years. She is a champion of the arts and especially loves visual arts. Ms. Schechter is also a painter and had been a frequent participant in Mass Arts annual auction, which she shared from 2003 to 2007. In 2012, after 10 years of service as a foundation director, Ms. Schechter was elected Chair Emerita. She formerly served as the trustee representative to the Mass Art Foundation.
Thank you, Ann and Danella, and congratulations to the Boston Arts Academy Class of 2020. You are certainly one awesome class. From the day you arrived 4 years ago, you've dealt with so many challenges, changing schools midstream, social distancing, and Zoom classes for much of your senior year, not to mention the challenges of rigorous academic studies, on top of your deep commitment to the arts. This graduation is certainly unique and at the same time no less memorable for you and your families. Take this moment in. You've met the challenges head on, remained committed, stayed focused, and with persistence, you've surely overcome. I hope you are proud of what you've accomplished, and now as you take your first steps beyond graduation, feel confident that you have the grit and the tools to be successful in whatever your next pursuits may be. Take some time to reflect on your achievements and to thank the many people who helped you along the way with support and love. Continue to pursue your dreams boldly with the same passion, commitment, and hard work that brought you to Boston Arts Academy and has brought out the very best in you. As a Foundation Board member, I am so honored and proud to be with you tonight, and I am looking forward to following your successes and achievements in the years ahead. Congratulations to the great class of 2020.
My time at BAA, had to learn all these types of different kinds of styles of music. I was given more opportunities to play music. So I got to play genres like Latin, jazz, R&B, funk, and so many other styles of music. And I've gotten to play at cool venues with my ensembles, and I've gotten cool performance opportunities like playing at a TV studio or playing at the Strand Theater for a BA production. So I learned that being versatile gets you more opportunities. A lot of the skills we practiced a lot in our classes, we're gonna use later on in our lives. So that 10-page benchmark paper I did during my junior year, which was stressful for me, that experience and the skill that I was able to refine during that experience is gonna help me later on. And as a citizen, I learned that my voice matters and that I am able to make a change in the world. Through classes like humanities, I learned the harsh reality of the world. I would advise my freshman self to take advantage of the opportunities that are given to me, even if I don't feel capable enough. It's opportunities where I take that leap of faith and either I fail or succeed, but the experience I get from those opportunities are so valuable to my growth as a person. So that's very important.
When I went to other schools, there wasn't that much artistic opportunities and classes. So when I came to this school, I knew how to better prioritize my academics and my art so that I could get both things done. There is music theory. I grew in that because prior to BAA, I did learn some music theory when I was learning piano, but my knowledge in that was very small. But as throughout the years being at BAA, my knowledge in music theory grew to the point where I could do my own lead sheet, I could compose my own song. And with Dr. A, my advisor, something that he usually said was the best way around it is through it. And that I took in pretty well. Well, Yeah, that always stuck to me because I was usually like faced with some type of situation. Like I was usually anxious about like making sure that assignment got done, or making sure that if I lost something, that I find a way to turn in something so that it just won't come in as a zero, as in like late credit or something like that. Advice I would give myself is to stop procrastinating, because if you work on that problem, then it'll be way better now. Especially, like just stop procrastinating. For another thing I would say is that to look more on the positive side of things, because sophomore year there was a whole lot of anxiety, and I just would say if you focus more on the positive, things will come out better.
It's so hard to explain. This feeling I'm feeling has got me feeling so astray. And all I can do is pray. I clasp my hands together, close my eyes, bow down before you, Father, and say, I put my situation in your hands. Gotten to the point where I can't, but I know you can. But now things are pretty rough, but I look to you, the one I trust. You have made a promise that what I ask shall be given to me. Oh, I keep my trust in thee. I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I trust in thee. I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I trust. I've been hurting, it's so hard to explain. This feeling I'm feeling has got me feeling so astray. And all I can do is pray. I clasp my hands together, close my eyes, bow down before you, Father, and say, I put my situation in your hands. Gotten to the point where I can't, but I know you can. But now things are pretty rough, but I look to you, the one I trust. You had made a promise that what I ask shall be given to me. Oh, I keep my trust in thee. I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I trust in thee. I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I keep my trust in thee. I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I trust. Yeah, I keep my trust, oh well, Lord, I do, I trust. I have a purpose, and destiny. Ain't gon' let the devil steal that away from me. So I'ma keep standing and wait on you, Lord, because I know that you have something in store for me. I have a purpose, and destiny. Ain't gon' let the devil steal that away from me. So I'ma keep standing and wait on you, Lord, because I know that you have something in store for me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the new virtual world of Zoom and other streaming platforms. My name is Kadra Hopkins, and I'm very proud to be the speaker for the class of 2020 and the valedictorian. To start off, I would like to give thanks to all of the people who made this possible. Thank you to the teachers who have pushed us for 3.5 years in the classroom and continue to give their support over Google Classroom and Zoom all the way until the end. Thank you to all the staff members who make the school operate as smoothly as it does. Thank you for keeping the school's tradition alive even when we're not able to physically be together. Thank you to all the parents for trusting Boston Arts Academy to shape your children into talented young artists. And thank you to my parents who allowed me to take charge of my own education. I love you. Today, I am not only proud of myself, but I am proud of my entire class. Class of 2020, we have been through so many hardships and achievements. We have successfully brought the BAA values from Ipswich Street to Charles Street, and it is now our job to pass the torch on to the juniors who now must guide the underclassmen in the correct direction. With this torch, we must provide a truthful understanding of the shared values. The values are more than just the endings to all the announcements over the intercom. They are what makes Boston Arts Academy the home that it is. Passion with balance. As a school, we all must enforce this value. Using passion with balance is the only way for a student to successfully make it through Boston Arts Academy without losing their mind. A day in the shoes of a student involves running from algebra to your arts to humanities and then to rehearsals and more after that, all while juggling a personal life, homework, self-care, and for some, an after-school job. And if you're a dance major like me, school is like a performance with many, many quick changes. BAA taught me and many others that in life you must create balance to achieve all that you'd like to. This is my most important value. Life is passion with balance. Vision with integrity. To have integrity is to be honest with yourself and your morals. I believe that vision with integrity is not a value that we understood freshman year, but as we all developed, you could see it change through our majors. Music majors were able to create ensembles with their visions to convey a message that they wished for the school to see. Dance majors in senior dance project were able to choreograph visions that they wanted to see on stage. Theater majors built, directed, and put together the senior showcase in the way that they envisioned it. Visual artists and fashion majors create their visions through every design that they share in our galleries. To create art is to use your integrity to show your honest self. Creation is vision with integrity. Diversity with respect. The class of 2020 has learned a lot through diversity with respect. This class is home to people from every background, economic class, sexuality, gender, and even just ways of thinking. Together, we have joined to create amazing performances like Dancing in the Street that highlighted people from every major. Diversity with respect teaches students that when we collaborate, we can create beautiful things, even with people you might not agree with. Collaboration is diversity with respect. Community with social responsibility. Before BAA, I had no clue what it meant to be a part of a community. Freshman year, I decided to join student government, where I learned that my voice was important to create a positive school environment. Being involved in a student-led group taught me that it is my social responsibility to create a community that everybody wants to be a part of. I am very proud of my class and the teachers who helped us in creating groups like Emerging Leaders that helped us in the transition to Dorchester. The class of 2020 has a promising future in leadership, thanks to BAA teaching us the importance of community. Leadership is community with social responsibility. Creation, leadership, and collaboration are all the key components to creating a life that you love. Boston Arts Academy has made me the person that I am today through the shared values. I am so happy to have been able to see my class flourish under those values. Thank you.
Boston Arts Academy has changed me as an artist because they've allowed me to grow and they gave me the tools to strengthen my art and also prepare me for the professional world. I was grateful to have the opportunities to work with amazing people in my art, but also get to work with amazing people in the other majors and get to collaborate with all the other majors. All of the teachers at Boston Arts Academy are super supportive, but I want to think especially of my advisor, Miss Brown. She's been there since day one and she's helped me with all sorts of problems, whether it's at home or at school, and she's just always been the person there to listen. She always pushes me to try to be my best self and always gives me ways to improve how I think and also challenged the way I am a leader to my other advisees, being the only senior in my advisory. I really want to thank Ms. Brown for always believing in me and never giving up when I wanted to give up, and I just appreciate everything that she's done in my advisory. Advice that I would give my freshman self is to not be afraid to try new things. I never thought that I would like musical theater as much as I do now after working with the theater majors and musicians in Memphis. It was a really good experience, and I got to not only dance, but I got to do some acting as well. And I ended up going in the summer and doing musical theater, so never be afraid to try new things that you never thought you could do. Also, be open and take any opportunity you possibly can, because you never know where each opportunity is going to take you. And most importantly, have fun, because our school is not a regular high school. You do your arts 24/7, but then you also have to balance your regular experience as a high school kid. So take every opportunity, try new things, and have fun, because you're gonna love the experience.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here today to celebrate the class of 2020. I would also like to say congratulations to all of us. I know that this is not the way we expected our graduation to be, but we left our mark as a class. Boston Arts Academy is more than just a school. It's a place to grow not only as a student, but an artist. Thanks to Boston Arts Academy, I am blossoming into the woman that I want to become in life. If there's one thing I learned, was that the shared values played a big part in our community. Before stepping foot into the Boston Arts Academy building September 8th, 2016, I was not motivated. I didn't have a drive for school because I did not have any values to endure against me. My peers helped me notice that every single day I had to balance my passion for the arts with my academics, which is one thing I had to learn to love because I challenged myself in many ways that I did not know I could. As time went by, my vision became clearer in what I wanted, and that was because my integrity had led me. I wanted to be successful, I wanted to chase my dreams, and most importantly, I wanted to make my family proud because I would be the first female going to college. I knew that going from being a lazy student to a hardworking young woman would be hard for me, but I was able to overcome all the obstacles that I was encountered with along the way. I remember going into advisory every single day and having Garcia check my grades on Aspen. I remember him always telling me that anything I want in life, I can and will have as long as I continue to push myself and work hard. I appreciate him to the fullest because I always kept those words in the back of my mind, which is why I worked so hard to get to where I wanted to be. I also want to say thank you to all of the teachers that have continued to push me all throughout high school and never giving up on me or my journey. You guys hold a very special place in my heart. I'm going to miss having someone to remind me every single day that I can do it. I'm going to miss walking into school every day and listening to music while walking into class. I'm going to miss the concerts, the talent shows, intercession, hanging out with my friends during lunch and just laughing. And the list can go on. But Boston Arts Academy has given me the best experience of what it feels like to be a part of a real community. To my fellow classmates, I hope that wherever life takes you is where you want to be. Always remember to follow your dreams and never give up on yourself no matter how hard things get. I believe in every single one of you in your dreams. Always remember to shoot for the stars and aim for the moon. There was this one quote from A Boogie that stood out to me that I would like to share with you guys. He stated, "I intend to become the subsequent legend." He made me never want to settle for anything less than I deserve. I just want to tell you guys, push yourself to the fullest and never settle for anything less. Leave your mark on this earth because we all have a purpose. God did not put us here for no reason. There's a reason. No, you may not know what the reason is yet, but you will find your purpose even though you may be lost in the moment. Continue to keep the shared values close to your heart because you'll be using them wherever you go. I wish you guys nothing but the best in life. I know that right now it's a tough time, but we gonna be all right, just like Kendrick Lamar said.
Class of 2020, although this is not our official graduation, we wanted to make sure we had a moment for one of our most treasured traditions, the reading of the names. This year, we have an exciting addition to our tradition. Get ready for a surprise. As each name is read, we will also be sharing the designations and scholarships that have been awarded to the class of 2020. The seniors haven't seen this yet. They also don't know that through the amazing leadership of the Boston Arts Academy Foundation and its president, Danella Clark, we are awarding the largest amount of scholarship money in the school's history. We also have a very important new award. This year began with a tremendous loss. This fall, we lost a beloved teacher, Mr. Paul Edwards. You will notice a new award for school spirit in his honor. And now, Academic Dean Joy Bautista and Arts Dean Tyrone Sutton will recognize each student in the class of 2020.
Hi, I'm Joy Bautista, and I am the Academic Dean at the Boston Arts Academy. I have the honor and privilege of beginning the reading of the names of BAA's Class of 2020. Erica Alicia. Travis Ambrose. DeAndre Avant. Gabriela Azurdia. Rokisha Bartholomew. Samil Battenfeld. Victoria Lee Bocchino. Deshawn Borden. Cameron Brimage. Jordan Bryant. Kayla Campbell. Anthony Carballo Soto. Nicole Carmona Martinez. Eric Chu. Aaliyah Colon. Deborah Corbin Irving. Ava Castigliola. Empress Cover Pierre. Franz Krishoni. Genesis Davila. Bianca Diaz. Danny Diaz Galarza. Talib Dabinga Robinson. Jacob Downey. Nikenji Drayton. Janea DeJour Marshall. Kiara Escobar. Allison Eunice. Ariana Farrell. Christopher Felt. Rosangela Fernandez. Edelosa Gomes Lopez. Mariana Gomez Rivera. Cheyenne Gonçalves Fernandez. Jailen Gonzalez. Antoine Gray. Nalani Guerriere. Jayla Gully. Christopher Enriquez. Genesis Hernandez. Alejandrina Hernandez Aviles. Kadra Hopkins. Asmani Huda. Amina Hunt. Micaiah Jackson. Clifton Jean. Autumn Jones. Maxwell Klug. Nicholas Lacus. Nasli Lara Soto.
Good evening. I am Tyrone Sutton, and I am the Arts Dean of Boston Arts Academy. I have the honor and privilege of reading the names of the class of 2020. Ryan Lewis. Ideal Lobo Mason. Leilani Lopez. Sinead Lynch. Jalissa Maldonado. Jordan Martin. Jaidi Matos Medina. DeAndre Matthews. Sebastian Medina. Miranda Meta. Camila Morales. Leslie Monroy. Monica Morales. Martha Moretta. Regan Newell. Milena Noel. Taylor Nolan. Atiana Olmo. Leilani Ortiz. Prince Habez Perez. Jasmine Permel. Yip Pham. Cedric Powell. Mary Jaquana Reed. Maggie Reichgott. Natalia Reyes. Jabriel Rivera. Andre Robinson. Anaya Rodriguez. Ariana Rodriguez. Adriana Rodriguez Calero. Winnie Rodriguez Guzman. Jalitza Romero. Anul Saint Just. Mishea Sales. Taina Sanchez. Alvaro Sanders. Kelsey Sandoval. Juan Carlos Santiago. Armini Santos. Audrey Schmieta. Juan Sepulveda Caicedo. Miguel Shepard. Nathaniel Shevlin Gabriel. Deja Siguenza. Ajalia Smith. Raven Smith. Matthew St. Louis Sevier. Anthony Vega. Artemis Wheelock Wood. Isis Williams. Seraphim Wright.
This is who we are, tomorrow shining star. Even the mountains bow to us as we paint the sky. This is what we dream, a life for all to see. We are reaching for tomorrow. Come dream with us.
Never climbed a mountain, never crossed the sea, never saw the open sky, never tried to dream.
There were many nights when
we cried ourselves to sleep.
There were many moments with promises to keep.
And when the mountain seems too high, and when the river runs too deep, and when the moonlight is in your eyes, and in your heart you just believe.
This is who we are, tomorrow shining stars, and even the mountain bowed to us as we paint the sky.
This is what we dream, a life for all to see. We are reaching for tomorrow. Come dream with us.
Many trying moments, many tears too high. Loving, wishing, dreaming, it's so hard to say goodbye.
Every time I look out, I see my journey on the way, reaching for tomorrow in the light of a brand new day.
And when the mountain seems too high, and when the river runs too deep, and when the moonlight's in your eyes, yeah, and in your heart you just believe.
This is who we are, tomorrow shining stars. Even the mountain bows to us as we paint the sky. Yeah,
a life for all to see. We are reaching for tomorrow. We are reaching for tomorrow. We are reaching for tomorrow.
Woo!
Congratulations, BAA Class of 2020. I'm Danella Clark, the proud president of Boston Arts Academy Foundation. I love what I do because I love who I do it for, and that is each and every one of you. If I could leave you with one word as you begin this next phase of your journey, it would be philanthropy. The meaning of philanthropy is the love of humankind. I want you to know how much I love you, how proud I am of you, and how much I support you. I want to also recognize and thank my sister in service, our Congresswoman, Ayanna Pressley. I want to thank our mayor and my good friend, Marty Walsh. And I want to thank our special senior class speaker, Oscar winner Ruth Carter, who hails from our home state of Massachusetts. Thank you all so much. I also want you to know that there are many people who love and support Boston Arts Academy students, and particularly this graduating class. I want to thank all of the sponsors and supporters of our 103 Reasons to Give campaign. So many people love this graduating class. To date, we have close to 200 donors who have helped to ensure that each senior will receive a yearbook, a care package, scholarships, as well as deposits for college. Allow me a moment to just share a few of those people who have gone the extra mile to show you their love and their support. Steve Samuels, thank you so much for jumpstarting this campaign. McDonald's, Pearson Education, Beata Becker, Lee Kennedy, Ernie Bach and Music Drives Us, Donna Harris Lewis and the Lewis family, Dr. Lee Pelton, Jerry Wheelock and Elizabeth Wood, Franny Moyer, Richard Rudman and Karen Greenberg, Jim Supple and Mary McDonald, Carmelo and Karma Healing, Sean and Kelly Curran, Eve and John Rounds, Pat and David Squire, Scott and Celeste Wilson, the National Basketball Wives Association, Benson Chu, and Eugenia Chan. Thank you so much for your love and support. And with that, I once again say congratulations to the BAA class of 2020. I love you and I support you.
Close your eyes with me, start imagining a world full of love. We can change
Class of 2020, in closing, I want you to know that we love you and we have so much faith in you. You have been through a lot already in your young lives. Many of you have faced personal challenges. All of you went through the move of the school community. And of course, there's the situation we're in right now. Despite it all, you have persevered. You have continued to achieve. And for that reason, you give me great hope. I am so optimistic about the future because you will be the artists of the future and you will be the leaders of the future. In closing, I'm so proud of you, class of 2020, and I can't wait to tell you that in person. Congratulations.
This is who we are, tomorrow's shining star, and even the mountains bow to us as we paint the sky. This is what we dream, a life for all to see. We are reaching for tomorrow. Come dream with us.
Never climbed a mountain, never crossed the sea, never saw the open sky, never tried to dream.
There were many nights when we cried ourselves to sleep. There were many moments with many promises to keep.
And when the mountain seems too high, and when the river runs too deep, and when the moonlight's in your eyes, in your heart you just believe.
This is who we are, tomorrow's shining stars, and even the mountains bow to us, and we paint the sky.
Well, I gave you all my love and I gave you all my trust and I gave you everything that you need. But you only told me lies and you made me realize that, babe, you ain't no good for me. I can't be with you, you can't be true. And I know just what I got to do. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Ooh. Well, you're begging me to stay, but I'm going my own way, and the skies ain't looking cloudy or gray. I won't even roll the dice so that you can't play me twice, no babe. Who do you think I am? Well, I'm gonna take my own road, and I'm sorry, baby, you can't go. Gotta hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gotta hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Well, I know you say you're sorry and that you do right, but babe, who do you take me for? Yes, I see you crying, but before those tears are drying, baby, I'm headed for that door. Gonna hit the ground running.